Most people who move to Canada do everything right. They work hard, they save a little, they try their best, and they are still financially stressed 5 years later. Not because they are bad with money, because nobody gave them the rules. The Canadian money system has unwritten rules that Canadians learned growing up, but nobody hands you a guide when you land at the airport. And if you miss these rules in your first year, you spend the next 5 years trying to catch up. Today, I am giving you 5 minimalist money rules. Simple, direct, no fluff. That will keep you financially stable in Canada no matter your income, no matter what city you lived in, and no matter how long you have been here. Stay until rule number 3. That one surprises almost every newcomer I talk to. Before we get into the rules, I want to share something real with you. A 2024 Statistics Canada report found that 40% of recent immigrants, almost half, reported finding it difficult or very difficult to meet their financial needs in Canada. That is not a small number. That is nearly 1 in 2 newcomers struggling. And a TD Bank survey from 2025 found that 55% of newcomers said it was difficult managing their finances since arriving, and 38% reported little to no understanding of the Canadian banking system at all. So if you have felt lost or behind, that is not you a problem. That is an information problem, and that is exactly what we are fixing today. Rule number 1. One bank account is not enough. Most of us come from countries where one account is standard. You get paid, money goes in, money goes out. Simple. But in Canada, mixing all your money in one account is one of the fastest ways to lose track of your finances and overspend without even realizing it. Here's what you need: 3 separate accounts. Account 1, your bills account. This is where your rent, utilities, phone, and subscriptions come out. Every payday, you transfer the exact amount you need for bills into this account. You do not touch it for anything else. Account 2, your savings account. This is a high interest savings account, and I will talk about where to open one in a moment. This account is for emergency fund, your future goals, your TFSA contributions. Money goes in, it does not come out unless it is an emergency. Account 3, your spending account. This is your daily life money, groceries, coffee, transportation, takeout, whatever is left after bills and savings. When it is empty, you are done spending for that period. Simple as that. This 3 account system is sometimes called the pay yourself first budget, and it is one of the simplest money systems you can run in Canada without any app, spreadsheet, or complicated tracking. For your savings account, I personally recommend Wealthsimple Save. It is free to open, no minimum balance, and it earns you interest on every dollar sitting there. The link is in the description. Rule number 2, pay yourself first. This sounds simple. Most people think they already do this. They do not. Here is what most newcomers actually do. They pay rent, they pay bills, they send money home, they buy groceries, they cover everything else. And then, whatever is left at the end of the month, they save. The problem is, there is almost never anything left. Pay yourself first means the opposite. The moment your paycheck lands, before rent, before bills, before sending money home, you move a set amount to savings, even if it is $50, even if it is $25. It does not matter how small. What matters is that it happens first, every single time. This builds 2 things at once: your savings balance and your savings habit. And the habit is actually more valuable than the money in the early days. Set up an automatic transfer on your payday. You will never miss money you never saw in your spending account. Rule number 3, file your taxes, even if you made $0 in Canada. I know this one sounds strange. Why file taxes if you have no income? Because in Canada, filing your taxes is how the government knows you exist financially. And when the government knows you exist, they send you money. I am talking about benefits like the GST, HST credit, the Canada Carbon Rebate, the Canada Child Benefit if you have kids, and provincial benefits that vary by where you live. These are not small amounts. The GST credit alone can be several $100s a year for a single person. The Canada carbon rebate for someone in Alberta can be over $400 per year paid quarterly. And here is the part that surprises people. You only receive these benefits if you file your taxes. If you do not file, the government assumes you are not eligible and you get nothing. Statistics Canada reported that 90% of immigrants file taxes in their first full year in Canada. That 10% who do not, they are leaving real money behind. File every year, even with zero income, even if you think nothing will come of it. File. You can file for free using CRA's NetFile certified free tax software. The link is in the description. Rule number 4, build your credit from day one. In Canada, your credit score is not just a number, it is your financial reputation. And without it, you cannot rent an apartment easily, you cannot get a phone plan without a deposit, you cannot get a car loan, and you cannot get a mortgage in the future. The problem for newcomers is that your credit history from your home country does not transfer to Canada. You arrive here with zero credit history, which is just as limiting as having a bad credit. Here is the simplest way to start building credit as a newcomer. Step 1. Get a secured credit card. This is a credit card where you put down a deposit, usually $200 to $500, and that deposit becomes your credit limit because it is secured. Almost every newcomer qualifies. Step 2. Use it small. Do not max it out. Use it for 1 or 2 small purchases per month. Coffee, transit, a grocery run. Keep your usage under 30% of your limit. Step 3. Pay the full balance every month. Not the minimum, the full amount, on time every month. That is it. Do that consistently for 6 to 12 months and you will have a real Canadian credit score that opens doors. For tracking your credit score for free, I recommend Borrowell. It gives you your Equifax score weekly for free with personalized tips on how to improve it. The link is in the description. Number 5. Build your emergency fund. This one is non-negotiable. An emergency fund is money you do not touch unless something unexpected happens. You lose your job, your car breaks down, a medical expense comes up, your landlord raises your rent and you need first and last month. The standard advice is 3 to 6 months of expenses saved. For newcomers starting out, I say focus on the 3 months first. Here is why this matters specifically for newcomers in Canada. You do not always have family nearby to help in a financial emergency. You may not yet qualify for certain government support programs. Your job situation may still be finding its footing. Your emergency fund is your safety net when Canada gets hard. And Canada does get hard sometimes, especially in the first 2 to 3 years. Start with a goal of $1,000, then build to 1 month of expenses. Then 3 months, use your Wealthsimple Save account for this. Keep it separate from your daily spending so you are not tempted to dip into it. Now, for those of you who send money back home to your family, this is one area where the wrong tool costs you hundreds of dollars every year. Most newcomers use their bank to send money internationally. That is one of the most expensive ways to do it. I use Wise for international transfers. Wise uses the real mid-market exchange rate, the same rate you see on Google, and charges a small transparent fee. No hidden exchange rate markups, no surprise charges. Over a year of regular remittances, the difference between using your bank versus Wise can add up to a significant amount of money back in your pocket. The link to sign up for Wise is in the description below. Let me bring it all together. 5 minimalist money rules for financial stability in Canada. Rule 1. Open 3 accounts: bills, savings, spending. Rule 2. Pay yourself first, every single payday, before anything else. Rule 3. File your taxes every year, even with zero income. Rule 4. Build your credit from day one with a secured card. Rule 5. Build your emergency fund. 3 months of expenses, non-negotiable. These rules are simple, but simple is powerful. Most people skip simple things and look for complicated solutions, and that is exactly why they stop. If this helped you, save this video, share it with a friend who just arrived in Canada, and subscribe to Simple Money Canada for weekly videos made specifically for newcomers. Drop a comment below which rule surprised you the most. I read every single one. See you next week.